This is True Grit.
Alright guys, let's get started with this new series, the financial series. This is the first video. We're gonna see how to open an account on a trading platform, which is indispensable if you want to start doing some trading, of course. We're gonna use Robinhood, easy for beginners. We're gonna see step by step how to use it, and being this platform very popular, you're gonna find a lot of videos out there very well done if you need to do something and you don't know how to do it. Get on Google, DJ Robinhood is gonna come up right up top, very popular, said. Click on it and you go on the Robinhood main page. You see on the bottom right the yellow link for Robinhood Legend. Leave it alone for the moment. We'll use Robinhood Legend, but right now you just need to sign up, and then we'll see how to switch from the classic Robinhood platform to Robinhood Legend, which is what we're going to use for the next tutorials. Click on sign up. You'll be redirected to the first step of your signing up procedure with your first name, last name, email address, and choose a password of 10 characters. Click on continue, put in your phone number and your full address, and then continue to the next page. Enter the 6-digit code that you received by text message and hit continue again. Fill out social security number, date of birth, citizenship. The next page is going to ask you if you are a US resident for tax paying purposes. I guess you are. Honestly, I don't know how it works if you're not paying your taxes in the United States. We'll see in the next videos how and how much you have to pay in taxes on your earnings, and depending on the different accounts. For the moment, just hit yes and go to the next page. Choose the level of experience that you think you have in trading. It doesn't matter, be honest. It's not going to limit the things that you can do on the platform. When you want to use different trading instruments, they'll re-ask you questions again before granting you access to specific instruments, like, for example, options, which we're going to use. Would you like to enable commission-free options? Hit yes. As you see, it says once you are habilitated, because options then need to be habilitated once you are in the platform later on. Choose your employment. Put in your employer name, your occupation description, and your job industry. Very easy. Next page, fill out your employer address. About this, keep in mind that you're going to be able to commit for big amounts of money on this platform. The platform has got a different level of investments and different access to investment amounts depending on the money you have on the platform account and your experience. So there are some protection against over investing, but at the end it always comes up to you doing the right thing and not investing more than what you can cover with the money you have on the account. And if you are exposed for an amount of money that you can cover, know that the platform, which is a broker, can act against you, your salary, your belongings. So this is not a joke. Take it seriously. Invest only what you can afford to lose. Basic rule. Of course, in this series of videos, we'll never explore options that can overexpose you. We'll only go through investments that you can cover with the money that you have on your Robinhood account. Next, answer a couple of questions on conflict of interest that you may have in investing. If you want to know what the rules are for insider trading, just search it on Google. Very easy. Then confirm that the social security number you entered is correct, and that you're not subject to any IRS backup withholding because you failed to report any earnings on your investments, including dividends. Disregard the FACTA code point because Robinhood is only US based, it doesn't apply to Robinhood. Now, be careful because this part may be a little bit confusing. After point 4, the FACTA code, you have a check mark. You need to leave this check mark checked. You only uncheck this box if you are subject to IRS backup withholding. As for the application agreements, of course, we cannot go through all of them, but you need to read them. And once again, remember that Robinhood acts as a broker, so if you don't pay your debt, it can act against you. And as you can see at the bottom, you are signing to accept a pre-dispute agreement, meaning there is going to be a pre-dispute body that is going to try to find an agreement between you and the broker before you address a court of law. Click on review, click on agree and continue, and let's move on. If you want to take the time to read through the Robinhood margin account agreement, do so, but uncheck this box and also the following box, the stock lending agreement, uncheck that. We are not, once again, we're not going to use any instrument that provides any exposure above the money that you have deposited on your Robinhood account and that you are sure you can afford to lose. Data sharing permission, uncheck it if you want. Your choice is not gonna change anything, and then agree and continue. Choose any option on how you heard about Robinhood and continue. And then on the next screen, just check I'll found my account later. We'll do it later on after we will have learned how to use the first financial instruments. Robinhood will not allow you to commit to any operations if you don't have the enough money to cover it, and that's a good thing while you're trying to learn how the website works, so you don't risk committing by accident your money into something that you didn't really want to do. We're basically done, and now you have your account. In the next videos we're gonna learn how to set up your main pages and how to use the first instruments. After that, we're actually going to found the account and invest some real money. And as usual, if you like these videos, please hit like and help the channel by subscribing.